Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. And right now, Bitcoin is back up to $30,000 and $30,368. So we were at 700 a few minutes ago, but we've already pulled back from there. But again, Bitcoin is looking quite good, getting a nice pump towards the upside. It looks like we are right now in this symmetrical triangle right here. Again, I thought it was a potential, where's my chart? A potential bull flag right here, like so, or sorry, a bear flag, a continuation pattern. And it actually played out quite nicely last night, where we made a bit of a trade, and today making some two nice little trades. Again, nothing too big, but bringing our portfolio up nevertheless. So congratulations to all you gold members in the Discord, bagging I believe two 10% trades, or around 11 to 12% trades, but basically around 10% each. And yeah, overall making some okay progress towards our trading portfolio. But yeah, overall, if Bitcoin does start to keep going up, we have already gotten rejected from this point right now, but again, the day isn't over. The night the night is young. Bitcoin could potentially breach this level and head back towards this previous high right here around 32,700. If we pass that level and we keep going towards the upside, then we could potentially be looking at, oh, why does it always keep deleting my price targets? Oh, there it is. They started copying them over there. But yeah, if we do start to continue towards the upside, you're going to be taking a look at 32,759, and if we breach that level, you could be taking a look at 35 to potentially $38,000, which is the previous high right here on this area. At which point, if we do get to those levels, I do expect Bitcoin to get a significant pullback and continue its next leg down towards 20,000. Again, I've been talking about this for many weeks, and right now Bitcoin has already started its movement towards the downside. Again, we can get a pump towards the upside, but you got to see that the bigger picture, the bigger trend is still going to be towards the downsides, as the Nasdaq is getting a nice little bounce today. And I was actually talking to the gold members that we potentially could be maybe getting a W pattern formation in the Nasdaq. And so far it's starting to play out quite nicely. I posted this in this morning's Discord, so if you guys want all those trade alert signals, when I enter and exit my positions in the stock market and in the crypto markets, when I make my trades, you guys can join the Discord. Again, links in the description, and my profit loss history is in the description as well. Now, moving on, Ethereum looking quite nice as well, following the Bitcoin, basically Bitcoin's same pattern. If we do pump towards the upside, you're going to be wanting to take a look around 23,000 to 24,000 as your next major resistance, and we could probably even come as high as $26,020, which is basically this major trend line right here. I believe I have it outlined on one of my charts. Let's take a look right here. I believe there we go. And when Ethereum broke down from this pattern, we had a massive move towards the downside, finding support around the $1,700 area right here. But again, I still expect Ethereum to have a significant pullback all the way down to potentially 1,400 before we see a major bounce. But again, a reversal back up towards the upside like so is very possible, and then maybe a continuation towards the downside. Again, the reason why the markets are going down is because the Fed is raising the rates, right? Jerome Powell is not our friend. He is there to fight inflation, but for some reason we're not fighting inflation accordingly, because with 8.7% inflation, as you can see right here, you have to, or 8.3 now, 8.3% inflation, you have to raise the rates accordingly, right? In the 1970s or the 1980s, when they had 14 to 12% inflation, Paul Volcker had to raise the interest rates to 15-20% to entice the bondholders not to panic sell, and to fight inflation, right? But at the time, the one thing that they didn't have was $40 trillion of debt that they had to service. They had very little debt compared to the amount that we had today, and they were able to fight inflation by raising their rates extremely high. And now we have record housing prices, so you can imagine what a giant interest rate hike would do to the housing market. It would completely collapse it. So that's why they can't fight inflation accordingly. You know, what are the rates at right now? Let's take a look at the Fed's prime rate. Right now we're at 4.4% right here. Again, but they've only raised the rates, I believe, 0.25, 0.75. So we're at 0.25 and 0.5. So we're at 0.75% of an increase. Nothing enough to actually fight inflation, right? If inflation's at 8%, you got to raise the rates to 10%. But obviously you can't do that because the entire bubble economy would explode. But you know, that there lies the Ponzi scheme of printing money and never having to service it, right? But anyways, moving on, let's take a look at some altcoins right now. Aave, oh, we'll get on our 4-hour time frame. There we go. Again, all these charts are available if you guys are gold members in the Discord. You guys can get amazing entry points for shorts and longs. Again, right now, if Aave does break this formation right here, we could be potentially seeing some resistance around $95.03. After that, $112 or 112 right here, or 113 if you will, is going to be your next resistance point, as it was support right here. So let's take a look at Atom as well. Atom looking quite nice right now, breaking out past $11. Your next point to short is going to be around $12.49. As you can see right here, it acted as support and it flipped as resistance. So if you see it pumped in the markets, your next point to short is going to be around $12.49. If we do break through this resistance after that, your next point is going to be around $14.76. So if we keep punching through these levels, your next major point to short is going to be around $14.76. And actually, before we continue our analysis on these crypto coins, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. As we could see, actually breaking out right here out of this major trend line right here and finding support and actually pushing higher. So this is actually bearish for altcoins. So if you're gonna see the Bitcoin dominance go up, this is actually bad for altcoins, because Bitcoin's dominance in the market cap is actually increasing at a faster pace than altcoins are. So it doesn't mean that you won't see altcoins pump at all. Not at all. That's not at all what it means. It could mean that Bitcoin is going to go up significantly with altcoins lagging behind. Okay, I think who mentioned this in the Discord? I believe it was Infinity that let me know about this. Thanks for letting me know, my man. Really appreciate you being in the Discord, supporting the channel. Let's take a look at AVAX. Again, making a nice little trade on AVAX as we entered our longs around this area right here, and now we started to push up, and we exited them this morning, and then rightly after that we started to reverse down. But right now we're starting to come back up as well. So let's just see how that plays out. Again, not anywhere near any major support or resistance levels that I would be interested in longing or shorting. Now let's take a look at Litecoin right now. Actually finding some resistance around this area right here, some temporary resistance around, oops, I keep copy pasting my price targets, but they keep pasting all the way over there. There we go. Around $73.40 is where we're seeing some resistance at the moment. So if you guys want to chance some shorts, you could be in one right now. Your next take profit would be around $68.90. But again, if the indexes push up and Bitcoin pushes up, then you're going to see the altcoins push up as well. And now let's take a look at one more before we close off on the altcoins. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana, always nice to trade. Again, $57.36 is going to be your next resistance area. If we push up from there, $66.33 is going to be my next point to short for Solana. And there you go. There you have it. Let's take a look at a few other things right now. Natural gas starting to come down right now, and we are in a short in nat gas. So all you gold members also have access to my stock trades as well. So we should be doing quite nicely as we are in the leverage play at the moment. If we do start to come down to $6.87, that would be potentially my take profit area, where we would make a nice little gain right there. Again, we don't go all in on our positions. We make little trades here and there, which end up profiting us quite nicely in the long run. Let's take a look at one more index right here. I think we already talked about the Nasdaq, but we'll take a look at the Nasdaq on Market Cipher, because that's something we don't do enough lately. Let's look at the Nasdaq and the indexes on Market Cipher, and everything is actually looking quite bearish for the Nasdaq, and it's basically all the indices as well, like the Dow Jones and in the S&P 500. Everything looks like it's going to be continuing to sell off, especially on the weekly time frame. We had that red diamond and then followed shortly by a massive sell-off towards the downside, an 11% move towards the downside for the Nasdaq. And I think year to date the Nasdaq is down around 28 to the 29%, I believe. Obviously gaining some ground today as we pumped in the markets a little bit, but let's take a look right here. Let's click a year to date and we'll calculate it right now. Year to date, where's our year to date? Year to date right here. Okay, I guess we start off from that point, so we're gonna have to measure it down from here. So around 16,500, we are down about 27% in the Nasdaq. And I said that gold is going to be the best performing asset of 2023, and little do you know, right there, gold getting a beautiful bounce around the 1817 level right there. And I started accumulating some positions. Unfortunately, I didn't accumulate as much as I wanted to, but again, this doesn't mean, you know, gold is going to bounce up to the moon and we're going to skyrocket from here. Not at all, right? We could definitely have another leg down, you know, right? You never know what's going to happen in these markets, and it's very possible that gold actually gets another push towards the downside, maybe breaking 1800 once again, which would be, again, a great time to accumulate some positions in gold. And right, as we can see right now, the gold miners absolutely blasting off today. FVI up over 9.85%. For First Majestic Silver is up over 5%, and Pan American Silver up over 5% as well, and the gold miners following as well. So congratulations to you guys. If you guys are going to look to preserve your wealth, you can also join the Discord for that. If you're just a long-term investor in the stock market, I also do my analysis there. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. And actually, we have one more big announcement, is that BitGet is actually offering $4,000 in bonuses. I think our manager messaged me, $4,163 in bonuses. I'm going to be updating the link tonight and uploading it to the link in the description. So if you guys want to trade there and get some crazy bonuses, feel free to join. Thanks for listening, guys. You guys are awesome. We had over 2,000 views in the last video. Let's see if we can get more this time, and potentially some maybe a few more likes. Love you guys. Peace.